Good morning, everyone. It's 6:30, and I'm super excited to kick off my full day of adventure in Korea. It was a late night, really tired, but we gotta keep going. The show needs to continue. Today, we're heading to the demilitarized zone, DMZ, to explore some incredible sights. So let's get started. There's us a bit tired, but we're gonna go. Stop one is the Majang Lake Suspension Bridge. It's known for its stunning views and bit of thrill. Let's take a walk and soak in the scenery. Wow, just look at this view. It's absolutely breathtaking. The bridge stretches over the lake, giving us a unique perspective of the natural beauty surrounding us. Quick fun fact, 150 meters long, elevated 30 meters above the lake, giving you a perfect view. Next up is the Dora Observatory. Here we'll get a chance to look across the boundary into North Korea. Let's head up and see what we can find. From here you can see and feel the tension and history of this place. It's fascinating to see North Korea just beyond the borders. Stop 3 is the Peace Park. This park is dedicated to peace and reunification, and it's filled with monuments, exhibits that tell the story of the Korean people. Here we can see reminders of the past, hopes for the future is peaceful. It's a quiet, moving walk through the park, and it reflects everything that has happened so far. Freedom Bridge, one of the most noble features of this park. This bridge was originally built to allow the soldiers to return home after the Korean War. These train car displayed at the park that was struck by bullets during the war. This train represents conflict's impact on the civil life and transportation infrastructure. It stands as a historical exhibit that allows visitors to reflect the past. The Statue of Peace towards reunification of Korea. These two statues of peace depict the victims of sexual slavery who were forcefully mobilized by the Japanese military during the Asia-Pacific War. Alright guys, we have arrived at the DMZ exhibition hall, one of the most interesting places to visit near the border of North and South Korea. This place is packed with history from the Korean War to the present day tensions. Walking through these displays, you get a real sense of complex relationship between the two Koreans. And now we've made it to the viewing point. There it is, across the border, that's North Korea. It's so real to think how close we are to one of the most secretive countries in the world. From here, you can see the landscapes of North Korea. It almost looks peaceful, but you know the reality is very different. Next up is the third Infiltration Tunnel. Discovered in the 1970s, this place was built by North Korea for potential invasion of the South. It's one of 4 tunnels found so far. Heading down this slope, you can feel the tension and the history beneath your feet. As you walk deep into the tunnel, you can see how small, cramped it is. Imagine the soldiers moving through here with the intent to attack. It's an experience, but it's also fascinating. The whole place gives you a sense of how fragile peace of Korean Peninsula really was. And with that, we wrap up our DMZ tour. Visiting the exhibition hall, seeing North Korea from the viewing point, and walking through the third tunnel gives you a whole new perspective on this ongoing conflict. If you ever visit Korea, the DMZ is an absolute must-see. What a day so far, from beautiful views at the lake to a heavy history at the DMZ. It's an eye-opening experience. A quick bite and powering through the lovely rain of Korea. We are making it our way to Seoul and Tower. The view from the top here is absolutely stunning. City lights stretching out in every direction, giving you a real sense of how massive Seoul has become. It's such a perfect way to end the day up about the hassle, the bustle, with the city glooming beneath us. The tower is really entertaining. You get welcomed with these lovely lights, a light show, a mini display of the 3D laser lights, and then this fascinating entry to the lift with again some lovely videography. Once you make it to the top, you can enjoy some lollies at this lovely lolly place and then head to the different sections of the viewing points where you can get a picture of the lovely city by night. Don't forget to make sure you walk down and head to a low viewing point where you can get a glimpse of the city and the CN Tower behind you. Before heading back, I had to stop for a little street food. I grabbed some potato sticks, which was as big as my head, and some lovely seafood prawns at the markets to snack on. One of my favorite things about Seoul is how lively the streets stay at night, especially with the food stalls around. It's impossible to resist. And that's a wrap up for an amazing day here in Korea, from exploring the DMZ to soaking these night views at CN Tower. If you enjoyed coming along with me, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures. I'll see you in the next.